Started digging here, and got something that's moving quite a bit of the yard, so it's something big. Could be trash. We'll find out. Actually, a couple of cool rocks there, but that's not what's making the metal detector beep. Right there. Another cool rock. You notice if that was blocking something, or something was buried, a marking. Oh, those are weird. Yes. Hope we didn't bury an animal here with the tag on. Alright. Okay, well the only shovel I brought was this little one, and I'm cutting all of these rocks out. A lot of flat rocks. I don't know if I'm on the edge of a wall or a well or something, but I'm starting to see some iron right there, and so I'm going to keep digging and see what I find. Still digging rocks and glass. I wondered if this was part of a foundation, and just pulled this last rock out and pulled out this 6-inch some kind of a flip cover. It was off of a stove or a pipe or something, but I'm going to find out and I'll let you know what it is. Two little spring things on the end. I dug a little hole here, and the first thing I saw as soon as I turned the plug over made me want to dig some more. So here's what I found. Is the exact level I dug. Here's a spoon, very flattened spoon with a pretty decorative handle, and this looks like the top of a mason jar. Check that out. Part of a broken bottle. So I'm going to dig around here in this hole some more. Maybe I found a little dumping spot or something. I'll see what I found. So, should be very interesting. So I'm going to dig with my little shovel here. Here is the end of a shotgun shell, it looks like. I'll check that, see how old that is. Be a piece of burnt wood there. Maybe it's just an old trash pile. Okay, here's a hole right next to the one I was just in. Nothing else in the other one except for glass, and so here's another strong signal right here. Took about a 2-inch deep plug out because I was hitting something, so I'm just going to dig through here a little bit gently and see what I find. I already see a big nail. This is a piece, looks like a piece of metal, but it's not beeping. It must be iron. Have it discriminated out a little bit. Okay, I can feel little things along the edge here. Put my fingers in there and get a cut with glass, probably. More glass. Foil. May not be too exciting here. There's something big over here. Hey, plate for a wall outlet. That looks kind of old, like an old round one. Kind of neat. Okay, I think this was the biggest thing, the outlet. And I found a little bottle that says log cabin syrup on the bottom. But that's all in that hole. Over here to the side looks like there's another big target that I'll look at. So. Oh, feels pretty big. That's just a rock. Hey, marble. 2 marbles, and this one's kind of an oblong shape. I don't know if that's an old one or what. I'll look into that, but that's kind of neat. Looks like the rest of that small log cabin with the log shapes on the bottle. There's the rest of it. But this might be a neat place to sift through. There's a second old little tube, probably toothpaste. Okay, we'll take one more run through here. More of that same bottle. Alright. Okay, ended up with a hinge and a square nail, and looks like part of an old milk bottle. And I really like finding all these little bits and pieces because what little bit I have, I'd like to go online and find out if I can find out what it is and how long it's been here. Like I say, this is all on my street, and I'm enjoying finding the history of when people lived here. So. Down in this little area, I found a quarter, 72 quarter a minute ago. Just about totally unable to read, but got excited when I saw this little thing. And it's not a coin. I thought maybe a button with a little thing on the back. But all I can read on it now, well, actually it says the Rochester, this end up, patented. And probably need to clean it up a little bit before I can read some more. Patented 1889, October 1st. Because I also just now found something that looks really cool. I just pulled it out of this hole, and it looked like a piece of slate, but it was coming up metal, so I turned it over. It actually has backwards writing on it. I'm assuming it's some kind of printing plate, and I will try to decipher that. I'm going to try to read it here. I can read Section 11, property, and so like I say, it's written backwards as if it's some kind of printing plate, so I'll figure out what it is. I'm looking to see if I can find the rest of it, but I'm in this place where there's looks like a little bit of trash, but interesting trash, so pretty neat. Okay, we are back digging again and found a long signal, and how'd we do that? We just pulled that out like this, and I thought it was going to be one of those small flue things, dampers, and I turned it over, and it is some kind of maybe a mirror or a decoration of some sort off of something. We have no clue what that is, but it is really cool. And the top has a little thing, looks like a knitting needle almost. So, we'll try to find out what it is. If anybody knows, type it in the comments. Okay, just turn over this plug and there's the top of a mason jar. Could it be? No. But we'll date that and see what it looks, see how old it is. Found a few of these on this property. So. Okay, I found a big signal here, and I've been finding big hinges and a broken part of a car manifold, so I don't know what this is. It's not quite that big, but it's so big I thought I'd better film it and see what it is. Haven't got it out yet. I can see it's a big piece of iron. You can see it moving in there. So, grab it if I can. There. Okay. Ooh! Cool! An axe head. Now that's cool. I didn't think it was going to be that. Hey, that is neat. Clean that up and pretty cool. Somebody was working back here chopping wood at one point. Probably broke the handle off in it. Great. Well, I started this dig and I thought I was just going to find a lot of clad coins along the sidewalk, and I did, and I had a driveway, and like I said, it's the driveway I used to live in, or the driveway of the house I used to live in, so a lot of this is coins that I dropped over the last 10 years. It's nice to have it back, but I did find one wheat penny, 1940s. I don't have it sitting here, but I did find that. But as I got around to the side yard and just kind of switched to relic mode, I guess you'd say, I found a lot more stuff, and a lot of it's very interesting. So I thought I'd give you a little quick review of what I found. Some of this is on the video. There's the damper flue piece there. Big iron piece I found. This is parts of a log cabin syrup bottle. And here is this piece, which I've since, our neighbor walked by just after I finished digging that and said, well, that's easy, that's a clock pendulum. I thought that was a pretty fancy clock. So also have the spoon that I found next to it, a couple brass, a nut, and some other just odds and ends. Found 3 Hot Wheels cars and a part of one that got hit by a mower. So I got the front fender. Here are the 2 marbles that I found. Can't see them too well, but I haven't really cleaned them off a lot yet either. This one has a little stripe on it, so. And this one is blue. So I'll check into those a little bit more. Found some neat drawer pulls. There's one. Here's another one. They look like they're maybe 30s, maybe 40s. And just odds and ends. Here's an old thermostat, water faucet. There's a couple mason jar lids. This one I broke the inside, but this one was still intact until I didn't realize it was broken. But those are kind of neat to find. And then odds and ends and pieces, pull tabs. This actually, I know it came off a treadmill that we sold at a yard sale as we were moving, and so somebody's missing a piece of it. Nobody uses treadmills they buy at yard sales anyway. So this is a big hinge. Got to get that in the light a little bit. This is the big axe head. I haven't cleaned it off yet. And this is something that I found that I still have no idea what it is. It's heavy. It's iron. Originally thought it looked like part of an old engine, but it has these teeth at the bottom, right here. So, see if I can get any kind of markings off of there. But if anybody has an idea, part of an engine, motorcycle, scoop shovel, I don't know. And then a bunch of trash. So, had a real lot of fun with it. I'm going to make a separate video, because one of the things I really like about finding all of these relics is, even if it's nothing valuable or anything like that, I like to take a challenge and see if I can find out, just kind of a little historical research, what they are. I'm going to try to find out about this bottle. And there's a piece of a milk bottle here that I really thought was cool. And also the shotgun shell. I thought it was just a regular shell, but I realized we were in the city and no one has probably shot a shotgun in the city for a while, unless they just dropped it. So it's older than I thought it was, and I'm going to show you a separate video of just how much fun I have trying to find out the history of these pieces. So I believe these are probably not toothpaste, but probably oil paint or paint tubes. So, alright, thank you for watching, and I hope you find this interesting. I sure do. And look forward to sharing my how to find the history on stuff video. Thanks a lot.